Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of Vlogmas. Obviously, this is not a vlog. If you have been around on my channel, I've done Vlogmas every single year. And every year it has evolved into something different. But the last few years have kind of looked the same. The first couple of videos are always gonna be pre-recorded, especially with where Thanksgiving has fallen this year. But also gives me a chance to do my goals videos at the beginning of the month. And then I will start vlogging on December 1st and you will get daily vlogs that are 2 days delayed. That's how it works best with my editor and our current life situation. And that will be the majority of December. And there will be a video every day until Christmas. But the last couple of videos will also be goals videos with all my goals for the upcoming year. That said, I'm doing goals a little bit differently as we round the corner for the new year, partially because of how I split up the quarters for 2025, and then the fact that I have a baby coming early 2026. So things are gonna look a little bit different. The videos, whether they're at the beginning of December or the end of December, and kind of how I'm chopping things up is gonna look a little different than in years past. But let's get started. This video is going to be a recap of my November action steps and then my Q4 goals. So as I mentioned before, in 2025, I cut up the quarters for my quarterly goals a little bit differently. And so Q4 for me was September, October, November. And so my November action steps are wrapping up my Q4 goals. So this video is gonna be how my November action steps went and how my overall Q4 goals went, which means the next video is how my overall 2025 goals went, which is, I cannot believe it. The last thing I wanna mention in the world's longest intro is that I am filming this video on November 17th, which is not only way earlier than my intentions of filming in the new year. I talked about this in the last goals video, or was it in a vlog, that in 2026, my goal for these goals videos is to have them be a little bit more timely, in the sense that I want to record it as close to the end of the month as possible. Now, the reason that doesn't work right now is because of the Thanksgiving holiday, and we're going to be out of town the entire week of Thanksgiving. So I need to get this video done so that I can get it edited and ready to go for December 1st. That said, I feel ready to talk about these goals, even the weekly and the daily ones. I like know where I stand, and because we're going to be gone the last week of, we literally leave on like this Friday, I feel good about talking about my goals. So let's start with the one-time steps. You know, there are a lot of check marks here, given I'm incredibly impressed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it is okay. Sometimes we just need to be proud of ourselves, and I am very proud of myself. So the first step was to finish organizing or going through my daughter's baby clothes. And I did that. It was not easy, but I feel really good about the piles that I've made, the clothes that I am keeping for baby boy, the clothes that I am saving for hopefully a future niece someday. I have 8 younger siblings, so I feel like someone's gotta have a girl at some point that I can pass all these super cute clothes down to, and then a bag of stuff to donate. And this is stuff that either I felt like wasn't high quality enough, or like it had gotten a little bit worn, maybe it had a stain, and I wanted to donate it as opposed to save it for a niece, or it was like pajamas with snaps, because why do those still exist? So I was able to finish that project. The next piece of that was to get those donations dropped off. And I kind of knew that this wasn't gonna be a priority in November. I literally said that in that goals video. I wrote it down because it is the cherry on top to that goal being done. But also that I mentioned this in a couple of videos, and it will be very clear in my next set of goals, is that we are getting a car. And so steps like this is not a step that I can walk to. We don't have any of the multiple places to drop off donations. Nothing is walkable. And so I would have to coordinate with my mom and either have her drive me or borrow her car or whatever. And so this will be a step that I can do in December, just so much easier once we have a car. So that's the one-time step that did not get even started, and I'm totally okay with that. The next one-time step was to work on the pre-baby list. And I checked this off as complete because I think it's in good shape. Do I think it's completely done? No, not at all. I am sure there are things that I will continue to add, things that I think about or expand upon, but I started it. I feel like I got everything that I could get out of my head. And so I feel like it's in, again, decent shape. The next one was to organize my scrapbooking supplies, and I did that. I talked about this and kind of showed it in a recent weekly vlog. So if you want to check that out, I talked about where my supplies are living. It is definitely a little bit more difficult in our current setup. I don't have my own office in this house. I have a desk area in our bedroom, and I kind of rearranged that just for December daily in order to have my supplies easily accessible, because I know that if I have to get them all out every time I want to work on this project, I'm not going to prioritize it. Having the supplies at my fingertips, ready to go is a necessity for me to doing it, especially, that was always true. Truthfully, like I was that way even before I had kids, but it's even more so true now that having my supplies easily accessible is key for me working on this project. So I'm really glad that I prioritized that in November, which allowed me to then start on the next one-time step, which was to start 2024. And that also I was able to do. Now my goal for November was just to start it. In a dream world, I would have finished it, but I couldn't remember exactly how far I had gotten. Turns out I got to day 10, so decent amount of progress last year. And B, again, we're traveling. We leave November 21st and we're gonna be gone the rest of the month. Last year, I was able to finish the prior year in November, but we didn't travel for Thanksgiving. And so I knew that that probably wasn't gonna be a possibility, and that's totally fine. I kickstarted that momentum, which feels good. And I also like spent some time going through pictures, and I feel good about what I'm gonna tell for the rest of 2024. If I'm being totally honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I didn't do a better job of documenting last year, because there are definitely some days that I'm just picking like the one picture I have in my phone, and I don't even have any words to add to it really. It's just like, here's this one picture for day 17, and it is what it is. The next one-time step was to finish Lila's book advent calendar. And this is the one step that, as of the filming of this video, I'm hoping I still get to. I have made progress on it. That's why the progress box is checked off. Not only have I gotten new books, which I've shown a lot in vlogs, but I also, because they finished the basement last week, I was able to pull out the Christmas decor, which had it had the books that we already own. And I counted them last night actually, and I think I'm at 19. So what I have to decide is, am I gonna go ahead and buy an extra 5? I don't think I have to make that decision yet. What I think I'm gonna do for now, that this week, again, hoping to finish this off and get this check mark, and also so it's done when we get back from Thanksgiving, is wrap the ones that I do have, right? Wrap the 19 that I have. Actually, what I need to count is the Hanukkah books. If I don't have 8 Hanukkah books, I will buy that before we leave. Like, I'll buy something this week so that I have 8, and then I'm gonna wrap what we have. And truthfully, we might miss days, like that might happen, I'm not super concerned. She's only 2. This is a tradition that I wanna start, but this year it's probably not as important that it's like absolutely perfect. So feel good about the progress that I made there, but that is the one that's not completely checked off that I would like to get to this week. The next one is figure out my advent calendars, and I figured this out and I'm simplifying it. So in the last goals video, I talked about some pricier options that I was considering, and I decided actually to not do either of those. It's just not the year. There was a house project that I pivoted on and spent money on, and I'm like, okay, you don't need to also spend money on an advent calendar because you pivoted and did this house project. So I did get one, which is the Aldi tea one, and I think it was like $7, and it's a tea. It's actually 2 tea bags every single day, and I've done that one before, and so that's the one that I have. I still wanted an advent calendar. I'm still vlogging every single day, and having an advent calendar is still, to me, a big piece of Vlogmas, but cutting back a little bit cost-wise. And then the last one-time step was to get the Christmas decor put up, and have made progress on this. Most of the decor is up. The only piece that's not up, which I guess saying I wanted to finish the advent calendar is the only, I also want to finish this week, but it's scheduled for us to do as a family on Wednesday, literally Wednesday night. My husband's out of town till tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Wednesday night, Thursday, I'm going to see Wicked before I leave. So Wednesday is the day, is to actually put the ornaments on the tree. Most of our ornaments are like sentimental memory type ornaments, have meaning, and so I want to do that together as a family. And so I was waiting for my husband to get home. I did everything else over the weekend, but that's the one step that has to get done. So all in all, really, like my one-time steps, I made a lot of progress. One I'm letting go of completely, and the 2 that aren't done are scheduled to get done this week. So fingers crossed I can power through that. Moving on to the weekly steps. So the first 2 were kind of the house project, going through the clothes and organizing the supplies. And when I set up my November goals, my intention, what I had thought would be best, is that I do a little bit every week over the course of November. Well, it turns out I really needed to focus on one and then the other, and I got really like motivated by almost being done with them. And so frankly, the way that it ended up panning out is week 1, I finished the clothes, so I didn't need to do that for the next 2 weeks. And then because I was prioritized on the clothes, I didn't do the supplies in week 1. but then I was so motivated that I finished the supplies in week 2. That feels really good. It doesn't look as nice as having a check mark every single week, but it doesn't matter because I got the steps done. The next 2 weekly steps were related to enjoying the season, which I called sweater weather, which we'll talk about when we get to the Q4 section. And the first one was to watch some sort of movie. We have moved into Christmas movies. Lila calls them Christmas tree movies. And we've watched, the first week we watched the newer cartoon Grinch, the one that's on Universal. It's on Peacock. And then this past week we watched Noelle on Disney Plus, which I love that movie. I love Anna Kendrick and I just think it's so fun. So we moved into Christmas movies. And then the other one was to go for a walk to enjoy the beautiful fall weather, and we have absolutely done that. All right, moving into the daily steps. So the first 3 were all related to spending less time on my phone and bricking my phone, which is a little gizmo that I've talked about in almost every goals video since I purchased it and multiple vlogs. I'm obsessed with it. Highly, highly, highly recommend it as a Christmas gift. If you're looking for something for yourself, ask for this. I have a discount code that I'll leave in the description. I love, love, love this product. So the first one was to do a power hour, which was to spend 1 hour where I literally turned off every app on my phone, with the exception of the daycare app in case they need me. And the first week I struggled with this. So I do have a timer set on my phone reminding me to do it at a certain time every day. And the problem is that when it went off, there was a lot of times that I was just like, whatever. So what I found is I needed more reminders. So, because the first week I only did it once. And then this past week I did it every day that I worked. As much as I do want to embrace like turning everything off on my phone on other days, it was really more important for work. So I feel good that last week I did it I worked those 4 days, and those 4 days I did a power hour. So aiming for kind of the same thing this week. I'm not carrying over any of these goals into December, which I'll talk about when we get to my December goals. They are things that I still am gonna try to work on, and depending on how things are going, they may end up in my 2026 goals. The next one was to brick in the evenings. What I meant by this was to focus on family time. So basically it's just blocking social media and games on my phone. So really, if I was picking up my phone when I was around my family, it was to do something specific, right? To order food or to text somebody back or whatever. It was never just to like mindlessly be on my phone. And this one I definitely want to continue to prioritize. The times that I didn't do it, it was more about I was either not at home, like in the evening, we weren't at home, and I would like to work up to being able to brick and take my phone out of the house, but I'm not that confident yet. Or a couple of times, truthfully, I just forgot. I also have an alarm set for this one, and if we weren't home yet, but then when we got home, but I forgot to do it by the time we got home, if that makes sense. And then the last one was to brick before bed, and this one is really awesome. I missed 2 days. That's it so far in the last 2 weeks, and that feels really good. So I feel really good about this progress, and this definitely becoming a habit. That is something that I do without thinking. I brick my phone before I go upstairs. And then the last daily step was to get a workout in, which I talked at length about in the last goals video about what I was changing to try and like make this a little bit more feasible, because I was not doing a good job of this habit, and it wasn't as good as I think I thought it was going to be. I think some of it, there's a couple factors I think that are impacting this, and none of them are like great reasons and probably more like excuses, but you know what? I worked out 5 times in the last 2 weeks, and that is progress, and that is more than 0. So overall, y'all, these last 2 weeks of November, given everything we have had going on with them working in the basement, finishing the basement, my husband being out of town part of the time, just all kinds of chaos. If you watch the vlogs from the last 2 weeks, there was a lot going on. A lot of family stuff, we've had to pivot our Thanksgiving plans. I feel good about this. I feel really good about this progress. So let's move into talking about my Q4 goals as a whole. So for September and October and November, these were the overall focuses. So the first one was to start decorating the patio. And I feel, if you've ever watched me go through my quarterly goals, I usually kind of give myself like a score out of 10. This one I feel like it's maybe like an 8 out of 10. We got the lights up, we got patio furniture. I think what's important is it feels like it's usable. Are there still other things we want to do out there? Absolutely. I really would like to put some flowers out there, which I skipped for 2 reasons. One, it's November. And so yes, I could get some, what are those mums, like fall type flowers that could have survived, or I could have at least got the buckets. The other reason though is my daughter is in very much a flower picking phase. Like if we go on walks, and she wants to pick every flower, and we have to talk about how we don't pick other people's flowers, and we always look for flowers that have fallen off of the stems. She just wants to pick every flower that she sees. So I thought tempting her with our own flowers on our patio was probably not the best idea right now. So that easily got pushed to being more of a springtime goal. But overall, I feel good about the progress that we made on the patio. And again, most importantly, it is usable, and we have used it a lot this fall. The next one was to go through baby clothes. Obviously, I already talked about that in the November recap that I did that. Check, check, check. And the only like little last final, maybe this is like a 9.5 out of 10 because the last tiny piece of this is dropping off that donation bag at the donation place. The next one, same thing, organize the scrapbooking supplies. I probably could give this one a 10 out of 10. I mean, I organized them, they're ready to go. I didn't have on this quarterly goals to actually do 2024. I think I probably talked in that quarterly goals video, like when I went through these at the beginning of the quarter, that would be the goal and that's what I would want to do. But if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. And so any progress I've made, it's above and beyond because the goal was just to get the supplies organized this quarter, and I did that. The next one was to soak up sweater weather. I'm laughing at myself with I love an alliteration when it comes to a goal. I feel like we've done a pretty good job of this one. Like we've gone outside when it's nice outside. I guess the one thing we haven't done is anything specific. Like we didn't go to a pumpkin patch, which I talked about. I don't know if I really care about going to a pumpkin patch. I don't know. I don't even think we did necessarily a great job of walking around and looking at all the Halloween decor. Obviously on our like to and from daycare walking route, we looked at them. So maybe I'll give this one like an 8 out of 10, which frankly is still pretty good. The next one was our Halloween party. That one is pretty good. I mean, we did that, we prepped, our costumes were cute, everything turned out great. I mean, I definitely cut back a little bit in general, and then the day of, if you watch that weekly vlog, I cut back a good amount because I just didn't have the energy that I normally have, which I should have seen coming. But all in all, I mean, we executed and we had our 3rd annual Halloween party. So we'll give that one a 10 out of 10 too. Y'all, so far I'm pretty impressed with myself. Those first 5 quarterly goals went great. This last one, not so much. The last quarterly goal was to do the 2nd trimester workout program. And it just didn't go. It didn't go well. Even though I do have a lot more energy than I did in my 2nd trimester with Lila, and definitely compared to my 1st trimester with this pregnancy, I still, I did not prioritize this. And I talked a little bit in last month's video about some of the reasons why I felt like it wasn't working. And it is what it is. So that one, I mean, I think I maybe did 1 or 2 of the actual workout program workouts. So we'll maybe give that one like a 2 out of 10. All in all, kind of like November, given everything else that we had going on, I feel good about the progress that I made this quarter. I traveled a lot, like as there always is, there's life stuff that happened this quarter that isn't captured in my goals. And so when I think about the quarter as a whole, I feel really good about the progress that I made. So that is a wrap on my November and my Q4 goals. If you made it all the way to the end, comment below with whatever, like a fall emoji that you love. It could be the fall leaf, it could be the pumpkin, any fall emoji that you love. And if you want to share something that you are proud of from the month of November, I would love to hear about the progress that you made on your goals this last month. And make sure that you are subscribed because we have a video coming every day in the month of December. The next couple days will be goals videos as well. And then we will move into daily vlogs. Thank you so much for being here. Even though I do, let me add more color there first, hold on. Aldi, that was awkward. Me rap, this blooper reel is gonna be really long. That grammar was wrong. Actual life, of course it's my actual life. Why can't I talk today? That was weird, hold on.